So what is an SBA loan? Well, the Small Business Administration, the SBA, was founded in the early 1950s to be the only entity of the federal government that is there to support America's small businesses. And it principally began as a loan program and has evolved over the years. And the main loan program of the SBA is what's called the 7A, which is the most versatile of any of the business loan products that are out there. The second SBA program, second biggest I should say, is the SBA 504, which is typically used only for commercial real estate or heavy equipment. Those are the two primary loan products that come out of SBA. And what's interesting is SBA itself is not making loans. They do in disaster situations, but in general, they cooperate and work with private sector lenders such as ourselves at Fountainhead and banks and credit unions. So SBA cooperates with lenders in the private sector in a public-private partnership, essentially. SBA is there to provide government guarantees on these loan products. And the reason they do that is they're trying to incentivize private sector lenders to be a little more aggressive in the financing products that they offer. Not to make bad credit decisions, but to make more beneficial credit decisions for the small business community. So typically SBA loans have much longer repayment terms, much lower down payments required. They have a broader use of proceeds. They don't have loan covenants, which oftentimes can trip up a small business owner, particularly in slowing economic times. So it's really beneficial, the things that an SBA loan product can benefit a small business owner. And that's why there's about 1,800 participating SBA lenders nationally every year. SBA typically does somewhere in the $35 to $37 billion range in terms of government guaranteed loans. Most recent year being the biggest in its history, and things will continue to grow going forward. It's a really beneficial, impactful loan program that the government has offered, and it's very successful. It operates at a zero subsidy, so it doesn't really cost taxpayers anything. It's actually the operations of the program, and any potential reserves for future write-offs, charge-offs, come from the loan fees that are paid by the borrower and by the participating lenders. So I would argue it's one of the most successful things that the federal government has done, and it really fosters entrepreneurship in this country and helps to give the best financing available to America's small businesses. And because of that, I think SBA has done a remarkable job over the years. It's probably the federal agency that I'm the most proud of, and I love doing what we do and making SBA loans for the small business community.